Alrighty, good afternoon, everyone. We're gonna do some live trading here. Doesn't even look like anyone's on yet here, Dougie. But so far it's gonna be. Oh, let me share my screen so we have a chart to see as well, guys. Let me log
Yeah,
out of here and I'll share this.
there
Give me
you
one
go.
second. Log
How was that
out.
Microsoft call, everybody? I hope everybody did well with that this morning. That was a beauty.
Amazing, amazing.
I could tell something was going on, and yeah, it was looking pretty good. And it seems like the whole market bought Nvidia. You're not kidding. Nvidia did jump up today. I don't know what they did have some kind of news. I don't know exactly what it was. Here it says they announced $1 billion strategic investment and AI partnership with Nokia. That's right, because Nokia has jumped up. NOK. If you look at that one popped up today, so you can check out
Yeah,
Nokia.
let's check that one out now. We'll pull it up here on the chart. And okay, I'm glad I sold. Wow. Yeah, this thing kept ripping after that initial halt. Halted here, I believe, and then it ran the rest of the day with a little bit of pullback. So that's a nice chart. I am still in Galaxy calls. I'm gonna look to be out those into the day that I alerted. Let's see if I'm even up on those. What are you looking at right now, Dougie?
I was just kind of checking out what Microsoft was doing at the end of the day. It looks like it might jump up a little bit more right here, so possibly could be running at the end of the day. And I was looking at Cracker Barrel. This thing looks like it's trying to get set up. It's been beat down way down here, so just taking a look at that. It's up a little bit today, and just kind of scanning through the market to see what's trying to set up going into the Fed meeting tomorrow. I don't think it's just like one of them days where, things have run, but now, like I was saying, it could be one of these days where you just got to be careful towards the end of the day and into tomorrow. So maybe a little more cautious. I mean, I'm not saying it's bearish. I just want to make sure that we get in good setups that are absolutely going to be running right there. So yeah, looks like Microsoft might try to run right there at the end of the day. And let's see what else is moving. Yeah, and the video is hopping up there and getting crazy today on that news. And they pumped like $1 billion into Nokia or something crazy. So all kinds of stuff going on.
Yeah, definitely. I was just responding to Peep in here. She was asking about swinging the Galaxy calls. For anyone that didn't hear, I will be out the Galaxy calls by the end of the day. Overall, I'm up on the position. I think only by 100 bucks, I believe, but we'll see how that goes from there. Just looking
That
at these
initial pop
chats.
up at 10:30, 10:22 ish was the high of the day right there. That was, we
Yeah,
had
Dougie,
mounted
did you
from the
hop
top
in?
to
Were
the
you around
bottom.
for the Uber news or no?
What's that?
Were you around for the Uber news with 100,000 Ubers or 10 yeah, 100,000, I believe.
No, I didn't even see that.
Yeah, let's see if I'll pull it up here. Um, where is it at?
$100 million robo taxi power play targets China's self-driving gold rush around 2:30. It says.
Yep, right around
Interesting.
there.
Yeah, it's
I played that. I sold near the top, so I got lucky.
yeah, it popped up on that news and definitely came down. I remember I was talking about Lyft and Uber. I had them on the list, and there you go. Lyft is down a little bit, but Lyft is actually trying to set up as well. Lyft is looking pretty good at pull back today. So, but it is getting set up for something. But yeah, Uber ran up off some news right there, but it already
Let's
pulled back.
check out. So I guess this was a Subtup pump fuse machines. This came up 8% today. ASST. What else do you guys want to check out? Wolf, what a beast. This thing pulled back a little, but all day ran pretty much for the most part. ASTS, nothing burger today. MRX is up. Um, CCCX was up, and then they said what? Do you know exactly what they said on that during the call or no? That
For
made this
which
thing
one?
crash for CCCX.
I have no idea, but I did. I saw it come down there, and it was way up there, right around what was that, like 12:30 ish. Yeah, it was right around lunchtime, and then it
Yeah,
just
hit our
came
24
crashing.
target for today for CCCX, and then hit 24.22, then pulled back hard. So that's why I always recommend guys having your limit order set in place for the key trade, top trade ideas for the day, because sometimes it'll hit it or get right below it and then come back down. So
Real quick.
yep. What else here? The Qs have been ripping. This is mainly due to Nvidia. Nvidia should have been a key focus today. I mean, just look at this thing. This thing is up almost 6%, guys. This is huge.
Yeah, and the SPY is up right now, rolling.
Yeah, look at this. Look at the daily. Let's look at the daily charts and check this out. For Spine QQQ, how much these things have been ripping up. Look at this in the past couple of days. Unbelievable.
Yep.
That QQQ.
All-time highs. All-time highs.
Yeah, Ben nailed it. Wait till I play that recap on I think it was Wednesday or Thursday morning from the morning show. Ben was spot on about all the indices and everything, about how we're just going to continue and don't worry about anything. I'll be posting that here in a little bit.
Nice.
What else should we be looking at right now?
Let me see. What else am I looking at?
Guys, I'm busy. I'm finishing up a meeting, but what's going to be on the agenda when I come on here? We got a plan for tomorrow. So the ER is after the close today. The ER is tomorrow morning. We have FOMC tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon. So I went to Yellow Alert to have FOMC. I want to talk about all of that, but give me like 5-10 minutes. I'm trying to get out of this meeting.
All right, sounds good.
Yeah, no problem.
So
I was
go ahead, Dougie.
No, I was just kind of saying, I was kind of cautious going into tomorrow. It's exactly what Ben's saying right there. So I closed my positions in Microsoft, everything else. ASST, I should have just sold it yesterday. It was kind of more stressful than it was worth, but it got up today at like 159. I got rid of it right around there. I was like, you know what? I'll just get rid of it for a small win and not worry about that thing. So yeah, it did pull back and it's kind of jumping around to that 138. So not worrying about that. And Microsoft was just huge today. I mean, if you had a few options on that, I had the Microsoft options and the MSFU options. So they were just smashing through the park right there. And yeah, they're the hits that I love. And they you're all out of I got all out of Microsoft there, Progressive G, and I did say I was going to lock them in today and before the earnings tomorrow. And again, could it run up? It can, but I just and like I was just saying, it looks like it's running up right here at the end of the day a little bit. And still I just kind of locked them in, and I'm happy with that. It was a big hit there today, so locked in most of it at the open there, and then as it was jumping around today, I kind of just sold it just as we were coming on. It popped up a little bit in the 544s right where it's at now, and then I got rid of the other ones. It could jump up even higher, but not worrying about it. It was a really good day, and that's all you got to do is believe in these setups, and if you hit a couple of these, you're perfectly fine. That's what I've been trying to do lately, and not so much anything else really, because this seems to work all the time. So how are you, Ben?
Yeah, good. I'm going to try to multitask. I'm dealing with some other shit. I may have to go on the phone, but we're running late on time. So let me just alert my channel, my followers there in Ben's top picks. Let me just tag everyone, let them know. Live trading now. Let's prepare for...
Yeah, that SPY just got kind of topped out right there.
Link in. All right, so there's a lot to go over. Lincoln Wise. All right, so first, quick update on how lucky I was pumping Fuse. You know what? I'm gonna buy the stepped up pump here because actually it seems like a pretty legitimate company. From the interview we did, stepped up is really pumping this like crazy right now.
The only issue I have with the company is the uprest in Nepal, how that is going to affect the upcoming quarter.
Yeah, so we'll see. But I did a fundamental valuation thing with this on AI a couple weeks ago, and it's probably worth $5-6, something like that. So he actually picked a legit company here on this one to pump. So I actually still have some shares left over for them as rights and some other small account, but. In any case, let's review here. Working. I think I'm still up on it. Let me just quickly check. I was trading it. So I have some. Let me just check what's going on with this LPT. No, this is Galaxy today. So Galaxy 2100 in realized gains, options as well. Unrealized, I'm up about 700. I've been trading that. Okay, it almost hit our target. Not quite. I do also plan on being all out by the end of the day on this one. CCCX, this is actually really perfectly played by me. I was selling on the way up. I had our target was 24. I put a sell at 23.90 for my final shares, I alerted when I got in around 20, but I didn't have time to alert the exit. Somewhere in here around 2040, I got out. I'm out of it right now, so that worked. RR, a spectacular failure. Lost a lot of money on it. Wow, a lot of money, almost $10,000. I lost. Was my biggest position between common shares and options, but thanks to Dougie, made $8,500 today on the Microsoft call. So almost made up entirely for that. No, someone's going to call me in a second. But ASST, I decided to completely sell this because we're below the 20 DMA. I kept just a few options that I was up on. I made a lot of money on this one this week, but below the 20 DMA, so I sold that. Been getting chopped in and out of this. I mean, this chart looks super. Oh, now I got to go on hold. I got to take this phone call. I'll be right back.
Sounds good. And yeah, I'll check out the UVXY and the VIX and stuff like that right there, Jamal. It is up. And I actually, if you watched my show last night, I was literally talking about the UVXY and the VIX. I went through the futures and that and said they looked a little bit too good today. And so, yeah, they actually are looking a little good going in. And this is exactly what I was kind of explaining last night. You're going into the Fed. We know that the rate's getting cut. No problem, Jamal. And so, yeah, you know, the rates are getting cut. We already know that. We pretty much know it's going to be a 0.25. I mean, I'm looking at the chart right now, October 29th, and it's basically 100%. It's like 98.2% on Polymarket. You know, it's going to be a 0.25 rate cut tomorrow. That's for sure. And everybody already knew that and knows it going in. So it's not like it's a big surprise. It could be already factored in somewhat. And then you have Powell. He seems to spook the market, and he'll like to do that right before Halloween. You know that. So who knows? Maybe he'll even be dressed up in a costume. I don't even know. But yeah, you're right. I just noticed that too. Progressive G just said your microphone sounds like heavy breathing. So just letting you know.
Sorry guys, I'm trying to get used to this. It's like keeps going right next to my like nose for some reason. I don't know why. So it's like gets right up on it. I'm gonna try to push it away so you guys don't hear Darth Vader.
There you go. But yeah,
so someone's asking us in the chat, BTU calls. We'll go through it in order first. So BTU, Dougie, what do you see? I see a level right around here for BTU. Honestly, it looks like a magnet at this point, unless we can get a nice bounce off this level somewhere around here in the 26 level area. Or if not, we'll see the 50-day moving average at 24.20. See if we test it there.
Yeah, no, I agree. I think BTU Peabody Energy is pulling back right there. It's coming into its earnings on the 30th, so that'll be Thursday. And yeah, it doesn't look absolutely great. So
I'm back. All right, sorry,
awesome.
I got to take your screen again because there's a bunch of stuff I have to get through.
Oh, good here.
We're running low on time. Okay. Crazy. I had to get these meetings in. So. In any case, also LPT. I mean, I was up big earlier today, and but you know, I don't know. I'm looking for much more in LPTH. I didn't sell the pop, and here we are. Unfortunately, back down. Same with AIP. So yeah, I don't know. I might even be red for the day, despite the big win in CCCX and Microsoft, and a nice win in Galaxy. But you know, LPTH down and AIP down, and the big loss in RR. You know, I don't know. I have to check later if I'm down or up. But I also I saw the Uber news late. I was in a meeting. I saw the news. I'm like, that's exciting. So I got in on what I thought was a pullback, but I kept on going lower and lower. So I lost money on that too. I ended up closing that out. Also lost money trying to trade this VSEE a little bit. I didn't do it in the morning when we'd done the research. Actually went up there later in the day. I saw pullback. Guys, I'm like, okay, pull back, but then I kept on pulling back more. Yeah, so it's been a little bit rough day in the afternoon, and I have to say, looking at these, you know, smaller caps, the risk assets, the growth stocks, a lot of weakness underneath again today. Look at, you know, the drone sector as an example. ONDS back below the 50 DMA, and I just showed you what's going on with LPTH having trouble breaking out. So there's some weakness here, guys. Heading into FOMC, I don't know. I'm really risk averse here in these kind of risk names. Look, if you're SPY, QQQ, big caps, long-term account, you know, I'm not worried at all. This is, as I said, I'm just repeating what I said in the morning. Though, tactically, in case there's a deeper pull for whatever reason, we're not seeing this strength underneath. We're not seeing an IWM. This QQQ SPY runs away with it. And you could maybe, I don't know, you could maybe even see a further sell-off in these risk assets tomorrow with FOMC. This is the rate sensitive sector. QQQ SPY rates, they really don't matter as much. It matters for IWM and small cap. So I'm kind of on alert here, and I'm raising cash, and I took losses on a lot of stuff, which I alerted in the room today. I took a complete loss on RR, a few other things I may need to sell. I have to check. Our Galaxy, I'm going to get all out, as I said, before the close. Okay, so I'm not feeling great about things as they stand right now. As I was getting chopped up in IMRX, I'll probably either exit that one too at the end of the day. Hopefully the second exit will be at a profit. But in any case, that's my take on that. Not looking too great for your risk assets. Yellow alert. Raise some cash. And even ASTS, guys, look at that. Look at the risk assets having trouble breaking out above 2050 DMAs, and this is broad. It's broad weakness, which is also poor breadth. Another way of saying that, broad weakness, poor breadth underneath the indices. So to me, the tactical yellow alert that I issued this morning was warranted, and I'm acting on that. Now, the next thing I want to do is earnings after what's coming up tonight and tomorrow morning. So let me fill that out. But hold on one second. I have to look at something here. Oh man, today was, I just couldn't focus today. So many meetings. I'm still dealing with a meeting right now. Hybrid just called me now online, whatever. It's complicated. Anyway, look at ASST after I sold it, trying to get back above that 20 DMA, but I made a lot of money on this week. Maybe I shouldn't be too greedy. Kept a few $1 call options. Okay, we need to get into earnings. By the way, speaking of earnings, Wayfair, I wish I'd jumped on that. Big beat. But look at WGS, made some money in the morning in pre-market. Look at that. If you bought the dip, there was a lot. SoFi even closing near the highs. They beat by 9% on their guide, and it's almost moving towards a 9% re-rating. Go figure. Usually it works, but I was hesitant on that. A lot of volatility. Okay, so okay, so 1 second. Hold on, I gotta click a button here to deal with something else. I'm so sorry about my inability to be 100% focused here, multitasking. Let me just press a few buttons and then we'll get into earnings for tonight and tomorrow. Okay, great. Done. Okay. And let me see if that's been resolved. Yes. Okay, great. All right, good. I dealt with that issue, and now let's do earnings. So let me pull up my morning note this morning. So let's see. For today after the close, let me do this in backwards order. We're going to go tomorrow morning first. Okay, so let me add Boeing, and then I'm going to delete. I just have to add one. If I go to 0, it makes it more complicated. Okay, so now I'm deleting all the ones that just reported today and yesterday. Okay, so tomorrow, I'm going to go tomorrow, and then I'm going to go this afternoon. Okay, so tomorrow morning, we got Boeing, Verizon, Etsy, Oprah, which I'm interested in. It's underlined. Okay, CVS, Cat, Redwire, Generac, and OppFi, which I'm interested in. So let's put OppFi and Oprah together. Okay, OppFi originally introduced to it by The Godfather. Oprah, a company I was familiar with, but Mark Gomes was pushing it recently with his theses. If you listen to that, then we have tonight. We have Enphase. We have BE. What is BE? Bloom Energy and Visa. I'm not too excited about these. When is First Solar? First Solar. Is First Solar today? I thought I put it. Oh, it's Thursday. First Solar is Thursday after the close. So First Solar, you see, they have the best chart in the solar sector.
FSLR.
Yeah, FSL. Enphase been having some trouble. Let me check some. Check and see that. Okay, you know what it is. Um, okay.
Oh, that SPY definitely came down.
I'm not too interested in most of these ERs I just listed tonight and tomorrow morning, except OppFi and Oprah. Now, the ones I'm really interested in start tomorrow afternoon, and they include. In fact, maybe I will add some of them here. I'll just put them on the bottom of the list. Okay, these are tomorrow afternoon. We got Teladoc, which I'm super interested in. We have TMDX, which I'm extremely interested in. Someone asked me if I'm going to play it. I guess I'll decide tomorrow. TMDX, and then we have PBI, okay, which I'm very interested in. I'm going to add that to the ERs. Then we have Melly, and then we have obviously Meta, Microsoft, eBay. I'll add all those tomorrow, okay? But just head on over the ERs. So these ones will go to the bottom of the list because they're not tonight or tomorrow morning. Okay, Transmedics, Teladoc, PBI, and then of course we'll definitely be looking at Carvana, eBay, Meta, Microsoft, Starbucks, all of that tomorrow afternoon. And I would be interested in trading one or more of those names if they have good news. All right. So that's the ER. So actually, there's not a lot I want to position for in terms of ER tonight or tomorrow morning. I'm not really interested in any of these. I will pull up maybe I'll pull them up. I'll see. I have 17 minutes. The analyst estimates to see if we want to jump on anything very quickly if there's a beat. But 1 second. Gotta go back to this. All right. So what's there to do here as we close out the day? Look, I'm just going to take it on the chin with LPTH and AIP. Unfortunately, I didn't sell the pop like I should have. Galaxy, I'm still in this. Rat, did he sell this yet?
No, I have not sold yet, but I'm still up on the overall position.
Yeah. Yeah,
I'm gonna sell at the end of the day though.
I mean,
because
that's only
these
15
options.
minutes. I know. Let me see what. Let me see.
I may
what
just sell now because it looks like it's
Yeah, I don't love this price action here. I'm actually now down on the second entry on the options, but I'm up on the common shares. Man, these options have a 30-cent spread. That's disgusting. All right, you know what? I think I'm going to. You just sold, yeah. I'm going to sell my common shares.
I'm going to alert.
All right, and you know what? I'm going to sell the options too. Do this with you. 30. Let's see if I can get out. Man, I'm going to look at my account value because I was up real nice to this morning, and almost everything turned around on me. I want to get out of these options.
Home Depot and Lowe's look pretty good, especially Home Depot. They don't even have earnings, but I'm just telling you, they look good.
Could also be running from that hurricane that people. I mean, I don't think that hurricane's coming to Florida. Melissa.
All right, I'm just still trying to sell these Galaxy calls. Okay, filled that at 168. Okay, so look, my latest entries in Galaxy were not so special, but I did end up making $2,500 overall on Galaxy, 150 on the call options, 2,300 on the common shares. So Galaxy was a win today. IMEREC, CCX. This one's actually, believe it or not, because the chart looks worse, but CCCX was a much bigger one for me than Galaxy today. And as you know, if you put it all together, let me just see. I'm curious. Galaxy 2,500, CCCX 4,300. That's 6,800. RR 9,500 loss.
1 second.
I'll be right back. 725. That's like a $3,000 loss between those three top 5 names. These are all in the top 5. So between RR, CCX, Galaxy, I lost $3,000 on these. I made 8,500 on Microsoft, 1,500 on eBay. So all on those, I'm green on altogether. So the hit's really going to be a modest down day. Looks like from LPTH and AIP being down right now, and ASST being down. So definitely going to be, definitely going to be down today. All right.
Well, I'm glad we avoided VSEE.
Yeah,
Look at that
it went
chart.
up real quick. If you
I
would've
know.
done it
Well,
for
I went back in it. I told you. I
my!
lost money on VSSE.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
I
you
lost.
did say you
We
went
told
over.
you to stay away.
You did. I lost. In fact, I'm gonna stop.
Yeah, TONX looks good, guys.
I know that's the next thing I was about to tell you.
I see that.
Huh?
I read your mind.
Yeah.
Dougie, what do you like about Home Depot? Looks like it's getting rejected.
Home Depot. It's
Yeah,
just
didn't you
setting
say
up
you
right
liked it?
there on that daily chart. It has that
Yeah,
nice
I'll-
trend line
I'll
right there,
delete
and
this
trying to
yet
get set
I
up.
didn't see it.
I know it hits the 20 right there at like 387, but it looks pretty set up to me for the next few days.
All right.
387.38. Yeah, I just have a rejection level at 390.30, and it keeps getting rejected off that. I think if we break above it, it'll be nice to the upside, or get above the 20.
All right. Let me just review positioning
I
here.
agree with you.
So on positioning wise, LPTH still my largest position. I'm at 9.5% with like 2.5% in calls. Then I have BRR, which is a SPAC, Eric Jackson SPAC. I have like 5%. It's pretty safe to hold this since you have the SPAC floor. So we're just gonna wait for Eric Jackson pump on that. Fannie Mae. Oh, Fannie Mae reversed and was up today. Fannie Mae reversed and was up today. Wow, I wonder why it started the day so down. And so I am swinging Fannie Mae in case we get some crazy IPO news or something.
It looks good. I'm telling you. We were saying that yesterday.
Thank you. All right, and then let's go back and look at my other positions. And then AIP, I'm holding that. Oh, the only like trade I'm in, IMRX. Really, I should have gone for it. I had chopped in and out of this. Once.
Oh, guys, late breaking news. NVIDIA CEO says possible that U.S. can fall behind China in AI.
Okay. It's just
Who said that?
Jensen.
Okay, so all right, so that just means we got to spend more. That's good.
Yeah.
All right. What was I going to talk about here? Oh, IMRX. I need to. This chart still looks good, and that's why I kept getting like I got chopped up. I got in, I got out, I'm back in. It's like it's trying to break this 50 DMA at 649. Didn't quite it peaked above it. I don't know what to do with this, Dougie. I saw it in your night note as well last night. So did he trade this? What are you doing?
I didn't. I was watching it as well, and it already just kind of jumped up this morning. If I was going to jump in it, I would have had to do it when it opened up here this morning. And then
all right, so I don't know. I may have to take a second loss on. Man, what a turn of fortunes today. That was up so big this morning.
It honestly doesn't look bad going into tomorrow, though, is what I was going to say. It still looks like it wants to kind of run up.
Yeah, I might swing IMRX. This chart looks with the RSI over here.
Yeah, it don't look bad, and your 20 swinging up on it. So
yeah,
it's right in between your 20 and 50, and they generally get pushed up.
So I'm thinking of continue to swing. It's a 3% position in IMRX. I have a 1% position in Fuse. Right now, I'm thinking of maybe swinging these overnight. Fuse has had a little bit of wild action in aftermarket. It's only a few days of data, actually. Yeah. I mean, it looks like nothing, but this is actually a big move. This is 280 to 350. You see this? 280 to 350 right there. Pretty big after hours move. I might even pick up a little bit more Fuse for after hours. I just hate to buy subbed up pumps, but this happens to be a company. We interviewed the CEO, and it seems to check out. So,
I mean, it looks like it. I mean, it almost looks like it can pull back there on the minute chart to your 50, like down a little bit.
Oh yeah, it could. I'm just talking about as for in after hours. It's very volatile. Yeah, especially because subbed up is really his like. I predict a big gap open tomorrow morning, so they might be conspiring to like get this thing, moving in the extended hour session to generate that big gap up. I don't know. I don't know who's doing what, but anyway, again, because I did the research on this, I feel comfortable taking a small risk in this. I went to like 1.5% position.
How do you feel about NVIDIA or Nokia? I mean, I know people are asking about Nokia.
I've never even looked up the stock. I didn't even know Nokia is a publicly traded company.
NOK.
NOK. I've never traded this. Never looked at the chart.
I used
Wow,
to
what
have
the
a
hell
bunch
happened
of
today?
it.
Why is it up 23%
Nvidia put $1
today?
billion into it.
I didn't even know that. I
Yeah.
didn't see that.
Yep.
Man,
Yeah,
you
but-
really so much opportunity cost when we're in these meetings that I had to do today.
I would say it's in the top right there. I am not trading Nokia right now. I'm kind of mad.
41 billion. Nvidia put $1 billion in it. Not at this point. I'm not chasing it.
Yeah,
but
nah. I used to have a bunch of it in my long term, and I had gotten rid of it in like the 5s or 6s, and now it's in almost the 8s. So there you go. That's what always happens, right?
What are all these comments? Let's check these comments. All right. Am I swinging Nvidia? No, not me. Unfortunately. Well, I sold all my Nvidia for Intel, AMD, and now Qualcomm. Those are my last 6 months. I kind of rotated into those three instead of Nvidia.
Izzy is saying sell off now. NOK is an ADR.
Yeah, I don't even know what does that even mean. I have no
ADR means I don't know why that would make a difference. ADR is what do you call it? I forgot what it stands for. It says it's like it's not like a direct share. Is Nokia in another country?
Yeah, in Finland. Yeah.
So ADR is like it's like a proxy for a share. It's not like a direct share ownership. I forgot what it stands for.
Oh yeah, is that what that means when it says ADR next?
Am I swinging any rate sensitive stocks? The only rate sensitive stocks I'm swinging are my LPTH and AIP. That's it. And now it looks like I'm going to swing a little IMRX. And fuses more. It has nothing to do with FOMC tomorrow. That's just playing the supped up pump. So yeah, those are the only things.
American Deposit Receipt is what it stands for.
Yeah, I don't know why that would make a difference in the thesis, but in any case,
I just know I used to have literally had a bunch of it, and I sold it not long ago for it to run off.
A little bit of strength on ASST at the end of the year, but I think I'm done with this. I made good money on it. Why bother? It's having trouble with it. Has trouble with this 20. It's having trouble with the 20 DMA. So, CCCX. While I was talking earlier, I was like, "Hey, I want to try that again." But I actually made good money with CCX today. RR, a huge loss. Uber, oh my gosh, glad I sold those call options for a loss when I did. Jeez.
Yeah, they went straight down.
Oh my gosh, that was insane. Lumen, I wish I stuck with this one. The Palantir partnership reported early in the week. Someone in our community gave that to us to just scalp for a small gain and look at it go. Beyond, I said I was interested in shorting in the 250 to 270 range. It reached 236, so I didn't short it. But look at this weakness. You can see it. Look at nuclear. It's a lot of weakness, guys.
I got plenty of cash. I have TONX, and I still have them TDOC calls. And don't they have their?
Yeah, I still have the TDOC calls. I wish I could more easily calculate how much cash I have. It's okay. It looks like the cash. I'm not sure how much cash I have. Let me see here. Where's it going to tell me? Oh man, I lost some money today. Sucks. Damn, my account had a wild swing today. Shoot,
it sure did. I was gonna say you were over your all-time highs, and now you're down.
Yeah,
I almost think when you see them all-time highs, you just need to just sell everything and lock them in at that, because it seems like it always comes back down after you see that. I don't know. That's just been my experience and seeing my account.
There it is. Fuse pumping. I guess we got to look for targets on Fuse. A supped up pump is
happening here.
High gear here. 350. Yeah. That's the resistance I see on Fuse. You might hit that.
Yeah, I see the same thing.
You might hit 350 in just a few minutes after our session opens.
Yeah.
You know what I find really fascinating is the recent layoffs. I just put the top 15 layoffs recently.
Some big
from
ones
UPS, Amazon, Intel, Nestle. There's a lot of layoffs happening.
Oh yeah, there's definitely warning signs brewing out there. Definitely warning signs, especially the biggest warning sign I got to write about tonight.
Amazon.
Morning. No, PayPal this morning. In fact, let me forward that to the news.
They're all going.
I don't even have that on this list.
No. Did you not see this? You have to read this. I'm going to forward this into the news.
No, I have not read that yet.
All right, check this out. If you go to Ben's top picks here, I'm going to tag you. Look what was in PayPal this morning, Rhett. All right, Look at this. I just tagged you in Ben's top picks. Click into that image and look at the highlight of PayPal.
Mm-mm.
You see that?
Yeah, I'm looking.
I don't see
There's
it.
definitely warning signs. Look, I don't disagree with The Godfather last week when he was more bearish. Short term, I was right, and I think I might continue to be right for the remainder of the year because of tax deferral selling issues, dynamics. But fundamentally, we're definitely stretched, and there's definitely warning signs here. So, and there's a danger here that what is the Fed going to do tomorrow? I don't know. I don't know what it's going to say. I have no idea what it's going to say, but there's
I have
definitely
no
danger
idea.
coming into this. So anyway, PayPal, they upped their guidance for the year, but for next quarter, guidance is a little bit light. How did PayPal end up doing today? Let me see.
Down.
PayPal is a little bit light, and that's when I decided, and that's why I sold all my call options at the open. I guess now in retrospect, that was right. Who knows? All right, but that's why I avoided PayPal after listening to the conference. Guidance light. Why guidance light for Q3? When we got into September, we began to see macro-related deceleration, and that is both in the U.S. and in Europe. But we're seeing basket sizes just trade down, and that behavior has continued into October. I mean, look, honestly, that might even lead my morning note macro discussion. I mean, that's like, to see, should we be buying UVXY or
I was just gonna ask.
Remember we were looking at.
look at this. Look, this is okay. It's
It's
358.
huge.
Look at all these gaps. Look
I
at all
know.
these gaps on QQQ SPY into this FOMC tomorrow.
And UVXY and VIX don't look bad. I was talking about them last night.
or
They
maybe
were setting
SPY
up.
or QQQ puts. I mean, I don't know, man. I don't like this setup.
So
I think
when do you
I
want to
think
go?
you gotta raise cash. I'm looking at this chart on QQQ, and it reminds me of what I warned about 2.5, 3 weeks ago when all the quantum names and rare earths were vertical, and I'm like, avoid, do not chase this. I'm looking at this ahead of FOMC, and I feel like avoid QQQ SPY, do not chase this. I mean, maybe that means we need to get UVXY or we need to get some puts. Where's Yosef when you need him? He's good at translating me here. What do you guys think? Should we get into something? We got 15 minutes. Anyway. You can buy this stuff till 4:15 p.m.
Yeah, UVXY might not be a bad one.
If you guys go for QQQ puts or UVXY calls, let me know. We got 16 minutes left where we could trade those. Some people may not be aware of that, but yeah, they're available until 4:15 p.m. in the options
So when do you want to
market.
go out to Friday?
Maybe. I don't know. Or maybe next week. It depends on the pricing and everything. Look at CCCX went from 1871 to 2050. Holy smokes. That was a big pop.
What was it?
I was thinking of a third entry. I was just a little too busy here. All right. Let me get my news feed up. And while you guys look at those options, I'm going to get my Benzinga news feed up because I love my after hours trading. Katos, third quarter review, net income. No. Okay. Nothing yet. IMRX with a very strong close here today, by the way. Look at that. That's looking set up very nicely into tomorrow.
I did add.
Which one do you get?
Hold on, I'm trying to pull it up. I got the QQQs right in the money on Friday. I think
QQQs
it was
in the money Friday. I'm gonna follow you. Let me get some.
October 31st.
Okay, let's go. Options. QQQ. CPSH secures 15 million. Hold on. Let's buy some CPSH if it's not too late. CPSH.
CPH.
I don't know. What was the close
CPS
today?
what?
Oh, it's already moved up a lot. Moved up a
CPS.
lot. CPSH 480 by 5. Holy smokes. I don't know.
Oh, yeah, that already gapped up, huh?
Yeah. Okay,
10%.
465 is a little better. Now 5 now. I'm like
Man,
I would have paid
it's still running.
465. It's gonna go.
Oh, it's going.
It's going. I know. I'm too slow,
There
man.
it goes. 512.
There it goes. I was about to buy it at 5 and then
524. It's
Oh,
going.
no, but it's coming
Pull
back.
back,
It's
though.
very volatile. This thing is crazy volatile, guys.
That thing's
Look at
all
it.
over the place.
It
Holy
is all
cow.
over the place. Let me see if I got filled. I put in an order at 5. I don't know if I got filled at 5. I got filled at 5. CPSH. What was all that about, guys? That was about CPSH winning something. Where the hell is it? Secures $15.5 million contract with global semiconductor manufacturer. Right, 15.5 million versus a 72 million market cap. I just bought in at $5. Okay, actually got a nice amount of shares, believe it or not. This order represents a
Goes
16.5%
524.
year-over-year increase in business from the customer. This is an existing customer increasing by 16.5%, by the way. So it's not a new customer. A little bit of a buzzkill there. A little bit of a buzzkill. I'm gonna cut my position in half. All right, I just sold half of it. Take some risk off the table since it's not a new customer. I sold it 513, half of them. Okay, I gotta get the Qs. So options, we're getting QQQ, buy to open, puts, expiry. What is that? October 31st, right?
October 31st. Yep.
October 31st, 631. Rhett, you paid $450 for these?
Or did you go 632s? Whoa, they are pretty.
You there?
expensive. Where'd Rhett go?
I'm sitting here talking to myself, guys. I bought the 633 puts. I paid 537.
633 puts. That's a lot of money.
I know, it's crazy.
I don't think I'm going in the money. I'm gonna go.
They're expensive.
Actually, I might go like 628 or something. Hold on a second. QQQ. Let me look at the
All
chart.
right, guys, I'll be right back.
Okay. Where's this gap fill here? This is 628. Dude, I'm gonna go like 620. I'm gonna go 627 or 625. I'll go 627. I'm just gonna get 10 of them. That's $3,000. So I'm getting 627 puts for Friday. For QQQ. All right. So I did that. Let's head back to CPSH. Add to watch list top. Yeah. CPSH. It's a good thing I reduced my position by half. Let me make sure
CPSH 484. Dipped down a little bit, huh? See if it gets that bounce back up real quick.
Oh, I checked other news too. Hold on. And then okay, no other news. FDA approval. Kids gets an FDA approval. KIDS.
Yep, I'm familiar with that.
Kids FDA approval. Now I got a big news dump that just hit. Okay, you can take a look at Kids up 24%, up $4. Market cap 423%, $423 million. 405 news dump. Lots of news. I'm just scanning for ticker symbols that I'm familiar with. Bear completes 49 million sale leaseback. Oh, that's interesting.
Which one?
Bear sale leaseback. This is the firefighting airplanes. But the problem with this one is the spread sucks. The spread sucks. I don't know if I want to. I don't want to pay $2. Maybe I'll get lucky and get filled at 181. I don't. A tiny bit in at 181. I'm gonna read that story in a second in more detail. RGTI some supports some NVIDIA thing.
Yeah, it was down pretty good today. RG.
Bear they're finalizing a previously announced. This is much more than I don't know. I'm not going to bother with Bear. Let me cancel my order. It's already 191 by 2, but this was a previously This is a previously announced sale leaseback that's now finalized. So, and the spread is just terrible.
Mm-hmm.
CPSH keeps going though. Now that's the other one. I want to go back and read the CPSH press release
There you go. Now
in more detail. Yeah.
529.
Okay. CPSH.
531. That was
Okay.
another-
Let's read this in a little more detail. All right. Secures 15.5. Can you see this, by the way?
Yeah, I can see that right there.
All right. 15.5 contract from a long-standing multinational manufacturer. It has concluded negotiations on a contract valued under the terms will deliver over 12 months. The order represents, this is the thing that I was less excited about. The order represents 16% year-over-year increase in business from the customer. If it was a new customer, this thing, I would be like big position right now. Reflecting expanded demand for CPS. We're very encouraged by the continued momentum in our the latest kind of reflects the strength. Okay, fine. 16.5%. Let's look at the daily chart. It's above. Look at that. It's a new 52-week high. Oh, well, look at that. This is trading. Okay, so you gotta go all the way to here to get resistance, which is a 585. Yeah, resistance of 585 on this thing. But again, I'm not a huge fan of this situation. I gotta put the fuse up there. I forgot. 1 second. Where's fuse? Okay, looking for an after hours pop maybe on fuse. Okay, CPSH 585 is the target. But I think you sell there. I mean, it's not a new customer. They're increasing. Great. Mazel tov. You know. So what? What do you do? 16% increase. Is it worth 33%? Probably not.
The Qs look like they're trying to go up a little now.
How many do I have left?
Spy.
Still didn't sell these though. 524, 527. All right, I just sold a little more at 524. Maybe I didn't. I don't know if I got filled there. I got filled. All right. And
the IWM don't look too bad, Ben, going into tomorrow for some reason.
I mean, it's been beaten up. Maybe it's.
Oh, that's probably why it don't look too bad. But yeah, no, it's actually trying to crawl up right now at the end of the day as the after hours kind of hit in. So interesting.
All right, I'm going to sell more CPSH here. It's just going to be it's just going to end up being a small win.
It's all right. It's a win.
Yeah, like 5 to 520, 518. No, I'm not all out yet, but maybe I should be.
It might be pulling back.
Yeah. All right. I'm all out. No. I'm all out on that. CPSH all out on that.
513. Holy cow! You just hit it right there. 510. Look at that.
I made $750.
There you go. That's good.
All right. So let's
now
check.
It's pulling right back down to where you bought it.
All right. Let's check for another $750 winner. All right. Now let's go back to the news feed. See what we see. MAAS announces completion of strategic acquisition. Let me go back to the ones I was looking at earlier with news. BAER. No, glad I didn't do that. Kids, the spread is just ridiculous. It's hard. The FDA approval, 1825 by 1965. No, thank you. Wow. Good avoid on BAER on that sale leaseback news. CPSH might still have more legs. It's a good volume. It's very volatile. Might be more trading opportunities in here. If it like drops to like 480s, maybe I'll get back in.
Yeah, it took that quick dip into the 470s last time and went right back up. So I would watch for something like that again. It does look like it's trying to pull back a little. We'll see.
Okay, sorry. PPTA announced a $70 million offering of common shares after they just got a couple $100 million from JP Morgan. On top of that, $70 million common share offering. Okay, let's see what's next.
I can tell you a penny stock that could be getting pumped real soon. This YDKG, it's like some advertising agency in China, but it just has that look, and I can see these guys jumping all over this thing real soon. So keep your eyes on that one, YDKG. It is a penny one, so you know it's going to be volatile, but it is getting that big setup. You can check it out.
Joby had news, guys. JOBY.
Joby Aviation.
Yeah, up 6%.
Oh,
Joby taps NVIDIA to accelerate next era autonomous flight, named launch partner of the IGX Store platform. I got to start putting these in the news tab so I can get this into our document tomorrow morning. Does anyone do this? Joby, yeah, Ross did it. Ross is all over Joby. All right, so we got the Joby news. We got CPS.
Yeah, it ran right up in the after hours.
Joby, Bear, CPH, Bear news. Forget Bear. I'm not putting Bear in there.
TONX looking good. I'm waiting for that news to come out any moment here, Ben. It looks way too good not to.
I don't know. It's been a hassle.
I'm just telling you what it looks like. But,
I hear you. Look, I added some calls.
Oh, it's been a hassle for sure, but it just has that look like something is coming out soon.
All right, so we got CPS, Joby. Nokia news from earlier. These are like notes to myself, so I can write the morning note. I'm putting in the news channel. All right, so let's go back to, because I missed some stuff at 4 o'clock.
Your CPSH is pulling back. It's at 504.
Hold on, where's my Joby again? Joby
501. That was a good sell right there, Ben. You're at 5 right now.
Yeah,
499. That was
okay.
beauty.
All right, hold on. Joby 1692.20 DMA. Taps NVIDIA. Collaboration Excel development certified autonomous. Let's look at this Joby here.
You smashed that CPSH. It's down 496. 490.
Oh man, I wish I saw that Joby news as soon as it came out. I didn't see it. CPSH was at 490.
I'd be careful chasing that right there.
Yeah. So it's so much FOMO though when you just see these green candles just going straight up. Look at
once they get into the top like that, you know it's trouble.
Look at CPSH went to 490 and then immediately
back into the 5s.
Dude, that's like a 30-cent move in this candle.
Yeah, it's
the low to the high, 28 cents
in like 2 seconds.
Look at Joby is still pumping on that news. Wish I saw that. I wish I saw it earlier.
Yeah, I just
what time did Ross put that out? 4:06. I didn't see it. I just didn't see it. He had it early. He saw it.
Yeah, 4:05. They put it out. Ross was
there was like 100 things that hit my wire at the same time. It was
just getting set up right there up until like 4:08. You had time, and then it went blast off.
By the way, Enphase reported. Let's go to those ERs. Enphase down 3%. Bloom Energy up 1.5%. Visa. I don't know these companies well enough to trade them. But this 36 new. Now we have a whole new news dump. Just came out 4:15 p.m. Let's see what just came out.
Symbotic. How's that look? Yeah, it's kind of pulling back. That Symbotic's a little pulling back there, but they are like a robotic company, SYM, and Serve, SERV, Serve Robotics.
The 4:15 news dump. I don't really see anything that piques my interest on the 4:15 news dump. The news that looks most interesting to me are Joby and CPSH so far in after hours. TWI closes on strategic partnership with Brazilian wheel manufacturer. Don't like that.
Crypto pulling back a little bit, but it just looks kind of healthy. Nothing crazy. CPSH right back up to 525. That was
man, we didn't get that pullback.
Yeah, that was a quick one too.
That
was pretty wild.
The volume is pretty good here for CPSH.
Over 2 million, 2.33 now. Yeah, it's going up pretty quick. People are buying it, that's for sure.
How's BAER doing on that news? BAER, it's down. Okay, 161. Joby keeps going. Kids, CPSH. Topics.
Kids went up pretty good, huh?
Kids. Well, the spread is $1, so
yeah, it's and now it's kind of pulling back. It did jump up pretty good though. It was up a little higher.
I don't know. I'm thinking about another entry in CPSH. I wish we got that dip. The volume is pretty solid over here.
It's pretty wild right there. It's at 520. If we can catch another dip, it might run up and come back down again. It has that little bit of a setup look, like it's jumping around just like that. So it may.
Can't believe that Joby. If I saw that, Ross alerted it. I need more screens.
How many do you have?
Screens 3.
That's what I have, 3, and I feel like well, I only have 2 right here, but I think I'm gonna set up a little studio setup out in my trading shed because I come down all the way. I'm down in the basement again all day because I'm in the studio. I'm like, I want to be out there outside. So I think this weekend I gotta invest in another camera and microphone and set it up out there so I can spend my whole day out there and not really worry.
Lumen is just nonstop, man.
I might have 2 studios soon.
Lumen, Joby, CPSH. What did CPSH hit here? 502.
508, 505 coming back. It's about to hit that 20 if you want. 501.
It did. It hit at 501. It hit at 502.
Yep, it just did 503, right? 507. Yeah, it might bounce back right there. It actually might bounce below it in a second. Keep an eye on that. It is pulling back. Let's see.
I just wish this.
Yep, here it comes 503.
I have a
501.
No, I just got a little bit at 5. I just got a small position at 5.
And then see if we can get a quick bounce up right here because it could go pulling back.
Today was just crazy. I just couldn't focus with all the meetings I had.
I know exactly what you mean, Ben. You're not the only one. I thought I was the only one. That's just like it's hard to stay focused on what we do, like this thing, and really be zoned into trading and know exactly. Like you got to have your confidence, and if your brain's scattered all over the place, forget it.
I mean, it had to be done in some way. It's like I have all this accounting and bookkeeping stuff I have to do for taxes, and I have no choice. And I can't really do it on Sunday because my accountant's, it's just regular work hours when it's available.
Yeah,
I had a bunch of follow-up things I needed to do for him quickly. It's just,
Yeah, no. There's...
all right, look, I got in at 5. Wow, but I only got 1,000 shares.
522 now. There you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna scalp this right here. In a 5 out of 520. Is it?
It might jump up real quick.
Oh, look at that! Wow.
530. There you go.
Whoa! I sold the wrong thing.
Oh no,
motherfucker!
Damn, you have all kinds of errors going on over there.
Oh, all the time. Oh, I make so many faffing errors every day. All right, now. All right. Well, I got a better fill because of that, but the thing I sold, I got to buy back.
Now.
So, what did I sell? Oh, I sold. Oh no, I didn't. Oh, good. I didn't sell that. All right, good. So, I lucked out. CPSH. So, what happened? So I bought at 5 and I sold at 534. How's that? Went to 544.
There you go.
Yeah, that was only 1,000 shares, $340.
That's all right. ONDS. I'll tell you what, that ONDS may bounce back off of that trend line right there in the 660s. I'll tell you, it has a nice pullback look and it could bounce off.
I don't know, man. I have to tell you, I don't even like drawing my own lines. You see my screen?
Yeah,
I just have too much respect for the major moving averages. To me, that's more important than any kind of trend line you want to draw.
Already, I'll tell you, and I've only do this because I've been looking at these since Finviz kind of started. But Finviz, I don't know what these trend lines are, but they draw them
Oh,
in.
they draw it for you. Yeah.
And honestly, they are all the time money. I actually tried to
Really?
figure out the
Hmm.
formula with a couple like
Interesting.
people like algorithm guys, and we could never figure it out. They were like, "Yo, since you talked to Finviz, why don't you ask them?" And I'm like, I don't think they're going to give me the algorithm that they draw in these trend line. I'm telling you, because no
Very
other
interesting.
person, no other charting company draws these trend lines like this, and they are money all the time. And I'm telling you, they are always like the good support lines and stuff. So
Really?
I use them all the time,
Wow.
and they're great. And especially when you see that trend line and the 20 meeting together and their 20s rolling up, you know it's bouncing. I mean, it's almost a slam dunk. And then I use the trend spider, which I have set up basically like you have over there, just your 50 and 20. And yeah, it's like I can get into the matrix, but I have to look at that setup on Finviz. And I've been using these charts for like 20 years. I think they started in like 05 or 07, I forget, but I've been using it since then. I didn't
The volume in CPSH is really sustaining high.
3 million.
This continues to be. You can continue trading this thing.
Yeah, it looks like it might even try to curl up here on that minute chart.
30-minute chart. What's the outstanding shares here? 18 million. Free float 15 million. Volume today 3 million. What's the short position? Short position's very small, actually. Very small short position, so that's not a factor. I might go for a third entry here. Keeps bouncing off of 5, I guess. Let's check in on the ERs. Visa, Bloom Energy, Enphase down 5%. I did not even look at the news yet. I don't have time. I didn't look at the reports. All right. Yeah, man, this CPSH still has my interest here today.
Yeah, no, 526 just jumping around. It's got a lot of volume and a lot of cruising around in it. That's for sure. The volume's going up 3.14. It was just like 3.06 or something a couple like seconds ago. So it's definitely getting bought and traded. That's for sure. Yeah, 3.17, 3.18. It's cruising right along. I mean, 3.19. It's got a ton of volume. 3.20. Yeah.
So wait. What are you talking about now?
The volume is just going up.
Oh,
like
the million, the volume.
Like 3.20, 3.21, 3.
Yeah, you know what? I might just buy a little bit higher here in case it just explodes.
Yeah, that volume's wild right there. And if this gets curled up again on this 1 minute chart, it's really going to get ripping up there for sure. And with that kind of volume, it's certainly, like I said, 3.27, 3.28. I mean, it's almost every time I say it, every second, it just goes up. There you go. So yeah, it's cruising. You don't, unless you're going to see this make, there you go, 544. It made that move.
I got back in. Actually.
Nice.
This is the highest volume of the entire year for the company.
Yeah, no, you can just see it as it's rolling like that.
Wow, this might become the highest volume since November 2024.
It's about to make that curl through that.
Yeah, look at that. This thing
chart again, like I was saying, 547 right now, and there's 549. It's cruising. Like I was just saying, I could tell with that volume as I'm.
So now let's look at the daily chart. Try to find the target. So, look, what did I say? Oh, I did give it a target. 585. That was my target. I forgot. Yeah, 585 is the target. You know what? That being said, and now the volume is really there, I think there's a good chance we're going to get towards that 585 tonight.
Yeah, it's going to get close. I would say definitely get near the 565 area. And then because through that, I think you got a really good chance. 550 right now. I mean, like I said, this volume, it's at 3.73. It's moving up.
Yeah, I just added more. So now I'm buying higher. Position size still kind of small because I don't like buying higher in size.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
But you know, CPSH, I'm gonna put a sell order like near 580. I have 2,000 shares now. I'm gonna sell order near 580. My target is 585. All right. Okay. I'm just loving this volume.
550. Yeah, no, it's crazy. Every time I could just keep saying 590. I could be like an what are they auctioneer 3.95 million and now 3.96 million, 3.97 million. It just keeps cruising. I mean, you know it's going to go up when you see volume moving like that on something like this kind of particular stock. And that's why I was
Oh yeah,
saying that.
market cap is 70 million. Yeah.
Yeah, it's inevitable. Yeah, you're at 3.98 million, I think, right? That says. I mean, yeah, 3.99. It's about to hit 4 million.
I wanna check out their earnings report from last quarter to get an
4
idea.
4.06 million. It just blew right through 4 million, like it wasn't even there. So yeah, anytime you see volume like that on something like this, it's going to be cruising around.
All right, let's see if I can get some conviction on fundamentals here. So
It's a little pullback.
CPSH, where is their second quarter? Where is that? And that's the second quarter. It's July, August. So when are they going to announce? When is their earnings report? Earnings report is anytime. They didn't announce it yet. So earnings report is coming up next. So maybe tomorrow they're going to announce the date of their earnings. And the last earnings report, let's see, revenue of 8.1 million versus 5 in the prior year. Operating profit of 0.1 million versus a loss. So they inflected to a operating profit last quarter. Return, they even said CPS returned to profitability in the first quarter and now in the second quarter. We have again delivered positive net income and record revenue. While the outlook remains bright, we're also very focused on bottom line results. Because we expect revenue to remain strong in the second half of the year, and more importantly for gross margins to expand and overall profitability to increase. As previously reported, the company also secured its first order for Almax material earlier this month. Blah 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 blah. Okay, not bad. So with that revenue, oh look at Joby, they're up 10%.
Oh,
Let's see if we dip back to 5. Is that even possible anymore? Dip back to
nah,
5.
that 20's at like 522. It's going to be hard.
Yeah, is that the
then
support?
it's going down.
The support's 520 now. It looks like 520,
Yeah, just about that.
522.
Yep.
That's your support. So maybe I'm going to add more here.
It's back to 530, 529. Yeah, it looks like it's going to stair step up a little bit right there is what it looks like.
All right, I'm going to add a little bit more at 530. All right. Did that go through? As soon as I put the order in, everything popped. Yeah.
I love when that happens.
Okay. All right. So now I have 3,000 shares. Getting a little more aggressive. Still small overall. Let me just check here on the latest news dump. Okay, let me go to 5A CE. Wow, that Joby. All right, I'm gonna. Whoa. Slow down, cowboy. My news feed just exploded. It's 4:30. What just happened? All right, let's see. I don't see anything.
Yeah, I was gonna check out T-Doc.
4:30. Don't see anything, but I need to alert this 585 target now. VIP. I'm gonna put in the VIP trading lounge. CPSH 585 possible target.
4.45 million right there. Whew. I'd say it jumped up pretty quick.
5 possible target tonight. I gotta put this news over here. CPSH 15.5 million. So CPSH. Put that in. Where's news? A market pulse. Market pulse. I gotta remember that. CPSH. All right. So I got Joby and CPSH. To me, are the after hours winners in terms of news catalysts. Enphase down 5%. Still haven't looked at it. Let's check OppFi here. Tomorrow morning, OppFi is going to be fun. Let's see.
Mm.
It could be fun. I don't know. If they beat, it'll be fun. And if they don't, might not be fun.
Guess it depends on what side of fence you're playing, right?
Neither. Waiting for the report, then I'll decide.
Yeah.
Um,
See what side we like.
This is such a buzzkill. LPTH, my biggest position, went from, look at this, 919 it hit, and then it closed at 844,
Phew.
and trading
Yeah.
at 820 after hours. Dude, I have so much in this. And they were like
Yeah,
really
dump that right around noontime, 12:30, right there, huh?
Yeah.
It would have been a good time to unload at your
Oh,
account. Would have loved you.
CPSH is right at the 20 now.
Yeah, you guys there?
Yeah.
We're here.
What happens if this 20 DMA doesn't hold? The 20 MA, I'm sorry, 1 minute.
Oh, so Ben, what I was going to tell you real quick. So yeah, on FinViz they draw them lines, and on ONDS it has like a support line right here at about 662, and you're at 678. So it could easily, if it goes through that, it's definitely coming down some more after that. But your 50s right there, it has 2 trend lines, but your bottom one, it looks like is going to be that 662. And again, I don't draw any lines in, and I just use them FinViz ones, and obviously your 20s and 50s, and that's all I look at. And yeah, they're real accurate, I must say. And again, I have no idea what the algorithm is that they use, but they've been drawing them in there since I've ever looked at.
You know what? I think Webull also has automatic lines. You have to turn it on. I don't know how to do it. I've seen it. Technical signals. Hold on. What is this?
What are you trying to turn on?
Webull, like it draws lines for you or something.
That CPSH is pulling back a little bit right here.
Yeah, I see that. After I got into a bigger position. Technical indicators, technical signals. Oh, this is what it has. Maybe it doesn't draw its own line, but look, it has.
Oh, it has all that.
What happens with classic? Technical signals, technical indicator, candlestick pattern, classic pattern. Let's put these on and see what it shows us, if anything. Oh, see, look at it. It puts all this noise in here. I don't like it.
Yeah, all them dots. I don't like any of them dots. It tries to tell you where to buy and sell. I can't pay attention to any of that stuff.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
It screws me all up.
Yeah, I agree. We use signals. I don't need any of this stuff.
Just like you, Ben, you like your chart basically plain.
Yeah, me too. I don't like any. I don't need any of that stuff.
Me either. Just give me the chart real simple, and I'll tell you in 3 seconds.
Yeah, exactly.
The more shit you put in, the more confusing it is to me. I'm like, what the heck is all that stuff? I don't need any of that.
Oh man, we pulled back. I gave back a lot of my gains on CPSH.
Oh no. Yeah, 5-0. It might be bouncing back up here though.
The volume is still sustained. Still
cruising. 4.97 million.
Yeah,
now.
the volume still looks good here.
Unless a bunch of people jumped in to short it, but it looks like it's trying to cruise back up again. So we'll see. Your 20's at like 525 now.
Today was a disappointing day. How did Q's doing after hours?
The SPY actually isn't too bad. It closed. I mean, it was like going to its high right at the end and pulled back, but it's not too bad right there. And your Q's as well. Basically did the same thing as the SPY did. Charts look pretty similar. They didn't look the same earlier, but they look pretty similar now.
And the VIX.
Let's see. That's green. That's for sure. And it doesn't look too bad. I mean, it doesn't look like it wants to get crazy. Let's put it that way. So if anything, it just has a quick little pop up tomorrow and the market's red on the Fed news and announcements.
Let me do one last look of the news feed and
call it a day.
Yeah, well, I'm still in this, but I'm gonna walk around a bit. Need to move my body here. Let me see. Just checking the news feed.
Is he saying FGI is moving right now?
Which one?
FGI. Yep, there you go.
FGI Industries up 30%.
Oh yeah.
9.6 million. That's a pump. I can't do it, man, unless there's news. FGI Monday, August. No, there's no
Yeah,
news.
it's way up there.
This is just a pump, and it's a New Jersey company. It's not Chinese. Well, that's actually, look at that. Ooh, I have to tell you, this does not look like toxic financing. Something's going on here too. What happened here? 1 second. Let's FGI. Look at this volume. Week of September 19th. We pinpoint it to September 16th. Was there news on September 16th? Let's see. FGI September 16th.
I don't see anything.
No, I can't trade this. There was no news associated with the September 16th.
No, this is definitely just a pump. I don't see anything.
It's definitely
online.
just a pump. It's just some bad apples and some discords who are saying, buy this now, we're going to take it to the moon. Bullshit like that. Sorry, I don't participate in that. If you have news along with it, I'll participate in it, but if you're doing that without news, like, come on, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, that's definitely way up at the top and not worth chasing.
So
does TONX not run in the after hours? Like, it just stopped at like 4:10. I'm not even sure I'm familiar. That happens to many. It just like stopped.
Yeah, why does my chart look like this? Oh, my auto's off.
It's weird.
Okay, fix it. Yeah, I'm not. I mean, this is not going to go till they release their NASDAQ cure plan.
I think that CPSH might try to start moving back up again.
Better.
510.
Yeah, better after all my re-entries here. Look, my re-entries are super high, man. After I made good money twice, I re-entered at I don't want to say what are my average here would be here. Let me calculate my average on the re-entries. It's man, this is embarrassing. 533 is my average on the re-entry because I was like, okay, it's going to 585. Let me re-enter 533. So yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna call it a day.
There you go. I think you might get back up there right now. 514 and starting to boom back up and crawl up, so you might be pretty safe.
What's this? 1888 Studios announces that Paramount signed a minimum 10-year loss of what's this?
Microsoft hit a $4 trillion market cap today. I didn't even know that.
Oh, Paramount is. Oh, that's Paramount. Okay, nothing. I signed the lease. Okay, that's private company news. Okay, all right. I'm gonna go, guys.
Sounds good.
All right.
Take care, everyone.
Yep.
Good day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.
Yep.
Sounds like a plan. See you guys later.
Bye.